Not really doing anything crazy today, just going for a little bit of a day hike. Just got off work, and so thanks for coming along. Hope you guys enjoy this trip. I'm not making any shelter or fire or anything, but I just want to see how well the edge retention is. Now I don't know if I'm in frame or in focus, but we'll find out later. That's a freaking awesome view right there. Today I just brought along my Leatherman Wave and my Mora Bushcraft Knife. Didn't bring a pocket knife because really didn't think I would need it. I'm only going on a 2-3 mile day hike, and it's not like I can really build fire unless there's an emergency, because in LA County there's so much fire restrictions because of recent fires in the past few years, station fire specifically, but plus it's warm out here. It's 70, 75 out, which is just about the hottest day of the year so far. And we've been having, surprisingly, we actually had some rain and snow in the very same area I'm walking in right now just a couple weeks ago. But, you know, obviously it's melted, but starting to get into a little bit of mud. But this is good weather. It's good hiking weather. Just enough to sweat, but not enough to completely exhaust you. I'm enjoying it so far. Now, as I was saying earlier, I just picked up this Mora Bushcraft Knife, and I wanted to do a little bit of just kind of like some branch stripping, bark stripping. I'm not making any shelter or fire or anything, but I just want to see how well the edge retention is on it. I've heard a lot of great things about it, but I've never actually used a Mora knife. But at first glance, I mean, it seems like a good knife. There's not a lot of positive grip on it. It's kind of a rubberized, untextured grip, but for what you use it for, I think it's effective. Now, as I said, there's fire restrictions here. I'd love to make a fire, but can't unless there's an emergency, so just have fun carving out some wood for now. The edge is definitely sharp. The grind on this Mora knife is kind of funky. I don't know the exact grind, but I think it's like a saber grind, kind of, only it's more extreme. And then when it starts out on the bevel, it's a really pronounced bevel. I don't even know what degree that is, but I've never seen a blade grind or an edge that's similar. But the way that they did it, it's definitely a sturdy knife. I mean, the spine of it isn't very thick, but the grind doesn't start until about 3/4 down the knife, so it is a strong knife. But for general cut tasks like this and bushcraft tasks, I think it'll be effective. It's not going to be a knife you would go chopping wood with, but if you're building shelter or, you know, a camp chair, tent stakes, things like that, making kindling, or whatever you need to, just a pretty good all-around knife from what I can gather. And for 15-20 bucks, you can't beat them. I mean, you can't even get a Spyderco Tenacious for that, or a Kershaw Skyline folding pocket knife, but you can get yourself a Mora knife. That's a pretty good deal to me. It's definitely not the best chopper, but it'll get the job done for smaller branches if you need it to. Now, I'm not a bushcraft expert, so don't hold me to that. But it's good to practice stuff like this if you ever need to do any of this stuff. not bad. It's doing pretty good so far. It'll take some time to keep testing it, but I definitely like it so far. Seems to be holding up well. And that edge is still nice on it. Still hair shaving, even after carving up this piece of wood right here. Now I'm not in the forest today as far as the big old pine trees or the redwoods, but wanted to get out for a hike. So, you know, these desert hills, these brushy hills and bushes are gonna have to do for now, but I'm gonna just go ahead and make some tea up. I brought some food, but nothing, you know, nothing really heavy. Just some snacks and stuff like that, and like a sub sandwich. But it is starting to chill down a little bit and get a little chilly. So I'm gonna have some constant comment tea in my old, what do they call this material? I forget. If I remember, I'll say it, but porcelain, no, not porcelain. Anyways, I forget, but I've had this mug forever and it works great. Cast iron, is that the word? I don't even remember. Sometimes my mind goes when you've had a rough stretch at work, rough day at work. There's not much you can do about it. But man, I'll tell you, this breeze feels great. Now someone asked me about these IntenseOutdoorGear pots that you get. They're basically an aluminum can. They thought this might be too thin to boil water. No, actually it works great, and I just wanted to demonstrate that. This is all I brought out as far as a pot today. Let me get some level ground set up here. You know, this pot fits pretty well on it, but you do have to be careful. If the ground's not level, it's got to be just perfect. That's why I'm holding the fuel canister here, but it's working great. This rubber lip up here, it's not melting, it's not very hot up on that portion of the pot, so. You know, I just cut the film, and the reason why I did that is actually I spilled the water as I was getting up. So I'm gonna hold it all the time this time. I'm not gonna get up till it's done. But that's the power of editing. Maybe I'll leave that one in there. We're getting there. And I don't need to actually boil water here, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it just to show you guys how the pot works. But I don't need boiling water in my tea. All right, it is boiling and it's holding up fine. You can see I can grab it here, and it is hot, but not too hot to where I can't touch it. But let me just show you, it is boiling, rolling boil. So I'm gonna go ahead and make up some tea. But I just wanted to show you that how well this works, because I did have some questions on that. All right, let's get the tea going. Water's cooled off enough for me to pour it. If you don't have a flat surface, just use your Walmart backpack that you got on clearance. This one was on clearance, I think, because of the coloring. It's kind of like a bluish gray, but works real well for me. You don't have to spend a lot of money on, you know, the top brands if you're just going day hiking or even backpacking. I've gone on a few day hikes with this one and it's worked real well. It's just like an outdoor products backpack. It's actually like a laptop backpack, but I really like it because it has a lot of these clips where you can kind of pull everything and compact it down really good. It's got a few up on top, as well as a strap around around the straps that go around your shoulders. But so far I'm really liking this one. Plus it doubles as a laptop bag, so that works too. I've been seeing a lot of outdoor / knife channels do tea reviews, and I'm not going to do that, but I will say that if you're going to get some tea, definitely try some Constant Comment. I love that tea. It's my favorite flavor. But I'll try and keep my channel to the outdoors as much as possible. This is pretty fun. I got just kind of this cool spot right here where it's just kind of green foliage in the middle of some kind of like a desert landscape, but I'm on the hillside. Just about a mile and a half uphill, but didn't have a lot of time today, so wanted to get out anyways. Definitely wanted to take the opportunity to thank everyone, that all my new subscribers and such, because I know I say that in just about every video, but it's just been so crazy. You know, my subscribers have doubled in like less than a month's time, so that's really cool. I do appreciate every one of you guys, and I try and get out and respond to your comments and everything, but if I miss someone's, you know, I apologize. But it has been a little crazy and hectic lately. But, you know, I appreciate it, and I hope to keep making videos for you guys, because it is fun, and you know, just keep having fun in the outdoors. So hope you guys are able to do that too, and like I said, thanks for watching. With the weather getting better, you know, I'll be able to get out more and make more videos up in the mountains. It's just, you know, I only have one camera, and it's not waterproof, not even the least bit. And the reason why I say that is because I've dropped it several times over the past couple weeks, and the whole body's like opening up. It's not even sealed up at all. But, you know, maybe in the future I'll get out when, you know, in the rain and stuff like that. But it's just there's been so much rain and even snow in the past couple weeks. It's just been hard to get out and do this stuff.